very efficient. Because there's nobody else in your gym, you don't have to wait in line and you can superset all of your exercises. In addition, you can turn on the TV in your gym and watch Kiana's Flex Appeal or wait for that important business call. Today's total body workout will feature exercises for the chest, the shoulders, the back, and don't forget the abdominal muscles. Lower this down one. Now I'll do these once or twice a week. Up on my toes, stabilizing, calves tight, hamstrings tight, kicking back. Isolating with the upper glute, right in through here. Now you ladies at home, this is excellent for lifting the bottom up, so no sagging, and up. Keep the abs tight, hold for a beat, and release. You can really feel it burning. You don't need much weight at all. So in addition to power exercises like squats, shaping exercises are very important, such as this one. You can also do an adduction for the inner thigh. By bringing the leg across to the other side, which strengthens the muscles on the inside of the right leg. And also you have the abduction, which is the outer thigh. Now, in addition to weight training, try a wide variety of different types of exercises like my Aquaflex workouts. Training in the water helps increase cardiovascular endurance and reduce overall body fat too. Plus, it's a good way to keep cool. Whew. Okay, now our last exercise. Cross training is a great way to provide your body and mind with an off-season change of pace. If you're not training for a particular sport, use cross training as a method to add variety and fun to your workout program. In addition to my cross training tips, check out my Kiana metric and Aquaflex segments too. The entire upper body has to be the focus of weight training for ground strokes, and we can't forget the abs, particularly the obliques. Short, quick moves define the power required in the lower body for ground strokes. Our plyometric approach emphasizes this. Everyone should stretch out following tennis. Seniors in particular will find they could avoid injury with the proper stretching routine. Absorbed very easily by the body. Red meat also contains significant amounts of niacin, thiamine, riboflavin, biotin, folic acid, and vitamin B12, which is only found in foods of animal origin. Another important mineral contained in meat is zinc. A low iron and zinc status is more likely in the elderly, athletes, pregnant women, and vegetarians. So remember, choose leaner cuts when buying meat. Look for words like loin. But if you like red meat, keep eating it. It's okay not to eliminate it from your diet. If you're worried about calories, compare these 3-ounce servings of roasted eye round and a chicken breast with skin. They both contain an identical 170 kilocalories. So all in all, no single food is going to cause either a fat or caloric problem for you. The key to proper nutrition is moderation and balance. Fantastic way to maximize your workout time. By doing 2 exercises, one immediately after the other, you're able to train opposing muscle groups easily. My first superset today for the biceps and triceps will be incline curls and kickbacks. Today I'll be supersetting opposing muscle groups, the biceps and the triceps. My first exercise is the incline curl. Leaning back on an incline bench, this is a terrific exercise for isolating the biceps. It forces you to use proper form. Now remember, supersetting, we're doing 2 exercises, one immediately after the other. I'll be showing you 8 of the most effective exercises to firm and tone your arms. Keep the abs tight, get the complete range of motion, and keep those elbows in a fixed position. Now I love incline curls because it's so easy to use proper form. You really can't cheat. Okay, let's move on now to an exercise on the opposite side of the arm, the tricep. Right over here, kickbacks. Elbow nice and high, back flat, and extend. Notice the alignment of my elbow. It's even with the shoulder, it's not higher or lower. I like to hold it for a beat right there and release. Do the other side. Now training in a gym is so fantastic. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I get to use all the great equipment, the most high-tech machines, everything is state-of-the-art. Plus there are no distractions, which is fantastic. Okay, now let's move on to the easy curls, standing curls. I'm gonna really pump it up today. Knees slightly bent, feet shoulder width, elbows tighten to the waist, and up. As I'm curling, I'm retracting my scapula, pushing the shoulders down to isolate the biceps. Feels good. Big range of motion, feeling the negative on the way down. Trying to build muscle, strengthen my body, get firmer arms. And up, okay, that's right. Now let's move on to the French press. Lying on a flat bench, elbows high, and up. You want to do this exercise very slowly to protect the elbows. I'm using dumbbells. You can also use the easy bar or a straight bar. The dumbbells allow you greater range of motion. Now I'm going to show you 8 total exercises today. And you hear a lot about 1 set or 2 sets or 3 sets. Actually, what we should be talking about is exposure to tension, and not the kind of stress tension. The amount of time that the muscle tissue is exposed to tension will have an effect on the training adaptations. Performing only 1 set of 8 to 10 repetitions obviously produces less exposure time than 3 sets. Just as you vary the amount of weights you use, you should also vary the volume. Keep in mind, if there is a time limitation, more exercises are preferred to more sets. The tennis volley requires quickness, upper body strength, and stabilization to make the shot a success. Lunges develop the leg musculature 1 leg at a time, which will improve the ability to rapidly change directions at the net during the volley and stabilize the position over 1 leg. Greater power will allow a player to get into position and respond quicker to their opponent's shots. The chest press and shoulder raise will help develop the upper body strength needed for a quick, strong volley that will produce a winning shot. We'll work more on the power with plyometrics. Abdominals, particularly the obliques, will help support the midsection and supply the upper body stabilization that the shot requires. Ultimately, all of these exercises allow you to hold the racket in a strong volley position and absorb the impact of the ball and direct it into the opposing court for a winner. But may last up to a week. Muscle soreness occurs to a greater extent following an eccentric motion when the muscle is under tension while being lengthened. This is the concentric, this is the eccentric motion. This causes micro tears or damages to certain muscle proteins that lead to an inflammatory response or swelling. Don't ingest alcohol or take aspirin after a workout or activity that you think could make you sore, because both of these products promote intermuscular bleeding and swelling. The best methods to prevent or minimize muscle soreness is to perform prior physical conditioning and progress slowly, basically just train to train. When exercise is performed a second time, muscle soreness is greatly reduced. Contrary to popular belief, muscle soreness isn't caused by lactic acid buildup or by muscle spasms. You should continue to train pushing your lactic threshold and increasing your lactic acid tolerance. Ibuprofen, heating pads, ice bags, and analgesic creams may provide relief, but they're minimally effective. Better yet, prior moderate exercise, proper stabilization, and proper form are your best protection from muscle soreness.